This is Minecraft Hardcore, but I can't throw any items out of my inventory. This means I also cannot put items in chests to store them. Otherwise, I fail the challenge. So let's begin. And we spawn in a desert near a jungle, where I quickly decide to run around in the small hope that there is something nearby. I was able to gather the hay bales, and I also looted the blacksmith for iron leggings, an iron pickaxe and some iron nuggets. And once the iron golem was dead, I was able to craft myself a full set of iron tools. By doing this, I was able to quickly build a nether portal from a nearby lava lake which I had previously spotted on my journey to the village, allowing myself to enter the nether at a ridiculous time of only a few minutes. And yes, I practiced building nether portals since the last video. I spawned inside of a nether fortress. Not ideal, but I can make it work. Quickly crafting a shield so I don't die, because that would be embarrassing. I was able to gather my first blaze rod, rather hastily. And this look of blaze rods continued. And shortly after, I was able to gain my second blaze rod. And I would continue to fight blazes. However, it wasn't always this easy, as I was often getting close to dying while in combat with the blazes, using my shield to prevent myself from getting pummeled to death by the blazes and instead kill them for their rods. A few close calls later, I found myself waiting on the spawner to spawn more blazes. A little ironic if you ask me. But soon enough, with 5 hearts and a dream, I was able to gather 7 blaze rods, which would be enough for me. So I did the only logical thing and just ran away, hoping to explore the nether for a warped forest. Despite finding a bastion, I decided not to loot it because of the amount of random items I'll get from it, and instead I would kill endermen. A warped forest was nearby, and well, that advancement sounds so nice. Anyway, I bridged across the lava and used a boat to fall. Many endermen were inevitably killed during this time, as I needed enough pearls to be able to enter the stronghold. The enderman should feel the wrath of my iron axe. Die, 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 die. Finally, you're dead. Yay! And this one even suffocated itself. It just didn't want to live. And sooner or later, I was finally able to get all 14 pearls in a time of just over half an hour. Speedrun professional. I decided to bridge back when I was encountered by not 1, not 2, but 3 hoglins, all chasing me towards a tree, which I used to escape. But then there were piglins on the other side too. But luckily, with my professional Minecraft gameplay and the power of editing, I was able to evade them. After this near-death experience, I wanted to return as quickly as possible. But whilst running through the nether, I was petrified of an embarrassing death. So I made sure nothing could hit me. Once I healed, I located the fortress, and by mining with my fist, I was able to enter back into the fortress, allowing myself back into the overworld with the necessary resources from the nether. That would be, of course, if I didn't die. Back in the overworld, I befriended a camel, which was pretty cool. Whee! And then made progress on my random block base, as a way to get rid of any useless blocks which I didn't need. I also used as many items from my inventory as I could to save space. Then I decided to go caving. I found moss in an underwater ravine and found a lush cave. And almost dying to a skeleton. Thanks to my shield, I could survive and mine a lot of iron. Not without some other scary moments though. And just as I was running away from danger, I put myself in even more danger. But alas, I was alright, and I could still venture on, soon gathering enough iron to last me for a while. Once I was up to the surface, I kicked this poor guy out of bed, and I crafted myself full iron gear. I mined a tree, and I farmed a little wheat, as well as make a basement which I'll probably never use. So yeah, I did that, I guess. Anyway, after placing a grindstone, I went searching for diamonds. But I only found diorite. Oh yeah, and an army of mobs. But eventually I found diamonds. And not just a few, but a lot. I also mined some obsidian. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. So here I am, with full diamond tools in a desert, when I see a wandering trader offering to sell me sand. In a desert. I mined a little wheat to make sure I didn't starve, because that would be an anticlimactic way to die. Then I explored the other side of the desert, where I found a mangrove forest. Eager to explore, I entered, to be welcomed with a pillager. Pillager no more. And I would save this for later. Once I had killed that rabbit, I decided to build a base in the ocean. Honestly, don't question it. I never come here again. I just think I was bored and needed something to do. So yeah, useless but spectacular, I suppose. It doesn't even look that good, to be honest. Anyway, I crafted myself an enchanting table where I enchanted all of my items with basic tier 1 enchants. I was lucky and got sharpness, protection and efficiency 1 on all my items. It was then when I decided to start the raid. Round 1 was easy. Likewise was round 2. And round 3 was also easy, aside one random pillager wanting a swing. Round 4 was not much of a challenge either, except for the pillager who seemed to have a strange attraction to water. But round 5 was different. A swarm of crossbows pointed towards me, so I knew I had to be careful. I picked them off one by one with the goal to be able to separate all the pillagers from the Ravager. And although not very successful at first, after a while I was able to find myself alone with just the Ravager, able to trap it and kill it. Soon enough, I killed the Evoker. As well as a few stray Vexes. And after dealing with the Vexes, I was able to kill the final witch. But I kinda already failed the raid because I let all the villagers die. Because I was a bit silly. I also approve of villager genocide. So once that endeavour had been completed, I was able to decorate my beautiful random block house. And make a stupid choice. I mined more obsidian to make another portal, in hope I didn't spawn in the fortress. Well, that's great. I built a small protected zone and went out mining quartz, and nearly plummeted to my death. Sooner or later though, I had obtained 30 levels and decided to go back to the Overworld. I was greeted by an Enderman. Who I killed for an ender pearl. And then made sure I didn't starve again. Then back to the nether I went. I wanted to scout an ideal place to build a hoglin farm, as a hoglin farm will provide me with both cooked food and leather, both of which will be very useful for me. First try. Now you see Shortcake struggling to gather resources because of mobs. What a fun Minecraft experience. Whilst cleaning up my quartz, I was further attacked by ghasts and piglins. But luckily, I was okay. I managed to camouflage and return back home. I was just killing a few mobs outside my house. And then saved some inventory space with the power of editing. After eating a spider eye, I decided to go inside my house, where I could never imagine what would be inside. Thanks, creeper. However, I couldn't loom on that for too long, as I needed blocks to be able to construct the spawning platform to the farm. I also needed iron for hoppers, so I went back into the cave and was immediately distracted by an axolotl. And after mining some coal, I was quickly able to gather some iron. Obsidian was also necessary for a portal, otherwise I would be stranded on the nether roof, which would not be a fun experience. And I also was attacked by not one, but 2 baby zombies. But I killed them both. Once my iron had smelted, I was ready to go. I entered the nether and pillared up to the top of the nether. Then I used a pearl to get onto the nether roof. I soon built the 13 by 13 platform and made sure to add all the right blocks in the right place. So nothing could possibly go wrong with my hoglin farm, right? Well, sooner or later it was complete, and I was about to find out. Disaster struck. I realised the hoglins could escape. And they could also chase. So I ran away because I really do not want to deal with any of that. But I might have ran for a little too long because I'm sort of lost and I didn't note down the coordinates. Luckily, I found my way back and was able to fix the error, and the farm worked perfectly. After 30 minutes, I checked the chests, and there was a lot of food and leather, but I made sure to grab the exact amount of items I needed, as I wouldn't be able to put the items back into the chest once I'd taken them out. And on my way back, I found some golden carrots at a ruined portal. After picking up a bunch of unwanted loot, I harnessed exactly 135 sugarcane to make a level 30 enchanting table setup. I won't bore you with the endless quartz mining journeys, but after a while I had strong level 30 gear. I guess now is the part where I actually use the blaze rods and ender pearls I've been holding on to this entire time, in order to find the stronghold. I journeyed long and far through grasslands, through oceans, and eventually I found the stronghold. Once I had entered, the search for the end portal began. I found the library first, but eventually I found the end portal room. I wasted all my blocks for some strange reason. I don't know why. I actually don't know. And then I decided it was time to enter the portal. So I placed all the eyes, awaiting my final destination. This was it. This was the end. The moment I had been waiting for had finally come. It had been a long and arduous journey, but I was able to make it here. And I knew I needed to take out all of the end crystals. So I did, by all means necessary. Not without losing my totem now. But I knew I needed to attack the Ender Dragon. So that's what I did. Unfortunately, I was launched onto one of her pillars. That's okay, because I didn't die. Speaking of pillars, I was able to destroy all of the end crystals eventually, doing whatever it took to destroy them. Even mining obsidian because I thought it was smart to get rid of all my blocks before I entered. A few close calls happened, but this is why I keep pearls on me at all times in the end. And this was the final end crystal. I was ready to attack, ready to destroy whatever lay ahead of me. So after stocking up on ender pearls and making sure I didn't die, that was what I ended up doing. Getting swings in on the ender dragon's head. And pearling to safety. This was it, the moment we have all been waiting for. The time had finally come to an end. I'm so grateful for everything, and this challenge certainly had not been easy. After hours of hard work, determination, random useless things that were extremely unnecessary, I had made it. Not quite. But I won't give up. And here we go. I have officially freed the end without throwing any items out of my inventory. What a fun adventure this truly was. And after getting the egg, I wanted to end it all. Just kidding, but seriously though, this was the end. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing, but if not, you can always watch my other content here, and decide to subscribe later. With nothing else to say, thank you for watching, and goodbye.